Hello, this is the One Episode Rule, a podcast about first impressions. I am Magpie, and I did my homework this time.
Ooh.
We'll have to talk about it in a minute. But
All
first,
right.
how are you, beloved co-hosts?
I'm Blackle. I've been doing pretty good. I did a game jam with my girlfriend this weekend. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
So-
your game about boats.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats.
I'll have to make a demo of it later. But yeah, that was fun. And otherwise, I'm not really doing much. Yeah.
Nice. Hello. I'm Joey, and I didn't really watch any anime this week. I did attempt, and I do emphasize attempt, to play Shin Megami Tensei, and
That was
it
ended
was
by.
plagued with errors.
Well, it wasn't even that the program was.
The program was fine. It was.
In any way
I didn't
damaged.
realize I had an entirely Japanese version that I couldn't.
Yeah.
I
And then
did play for a bit.
And then we
Anyways.
scoured the internet for like an hour until we figured out that there just isn't an English release of the PS1 version of Shin
Yeah.
Megami Tensei.
Nope, it just don't exist. So if you want to play it in English, what is it, SNES?
Yeah, you gotta find it on the SNES.
Yeah.
All right. So my homework. Okay, so I did watch the first two episodes of FLCL Progressive, and
Nice.
my tentative review is I don't understand why they made this.
I feel like that's the vibes that we had going in, though, right?
Like it's not bad to look at, and it sounds good, and the voice actors are good, but I don't know why they made it.
Yeah. That sounds right.
It's animated well, but like it feels very strange. It feels like I didn't think they were doing this at first, but now that I've gotten to the second episode, it feels like they're just pointing at stuff from the original show and going, hey, do you remember that?
Hey, remember when that happened?
Hey, you remember when that happened?
Hey,
I feel
remember
like
when
I
the
feel like a lot of
robots?
shows are like that.
Hey, we're doing that again.
Hey, jeez. Well,
I don't know. I am commanded to continue watching it, so
mhm.
I'll continue gathering more information. I'm not having a bad time,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Can't tell too
I question the utility of any of this. Anyway, you guys want to get into the news? 'Cause
Yeah, let's have some news.
I have some news items. I have some. Both of these are really weird.
Oh boy.
So let's start with the NFL.
Pardon?
So one of the things that NFL teams traditionally do is that they release a video about their schedule for the season. So, they put out a video and just be like, all right, here's the teams we're going to be playing in what games over the course of one standard football season.
Uh-huh.
And they're subject to differing levels of direction and or hype. But the Los Angeles Chargers chose to take it in a direction, and that they made theirs an anime.
Wow.
And boy, let me tell you, is it bad?
Nice.
I'm gonna post it here so you guys can appreciate it. We can't sit and watch all of it, but
oh boy.
it both looks bad and it references many shows. For some reason, the Oakland Raiders are One Piece.
Fucking wild.
Oh my god, this looks like a 4 coma.
Holy shit, it's so bad.
It's not very good. And its mere existence baffles and confuses me.
Oh my god.
Anyway, let's continue on to to another episode of inappropriate Evangelion merchandising opportunities.
Oh boy.
This time featuring a crossover with popular mobile game PUBG Mobile.
Yes.
It's not even what you think. Because Unit 1 is going to be in the game, but it's not going to be a skin that you can run around in. No, it's a whole mode where in a shrunken arena, the players will be subject to an assault by the sixth angel from Evangelion as it rampages across the map. Presumably, why they shoot and frying pan each other as typical.
That's great, actually.
To do battle with Unit 1. I'm unclear on whether they mean Gagio, the fucked up shark monster, or if they mean Ramiel, which is the sixth one in the Rebuild movies, and is the perfect floating polygon.
They should add Ramiel, yeah.
Either way, it's going to be stupid.
Yes. No, it's good, actually. It's really good.
This isn't even really an article on the website I found it on, because it's straight up marked as a sponsored spot, so it is an advertisement for this. And it is baffling. And that's the news I found. I was going to put in a piece about Chainsaw Man, but they haven't actually announced a date for it, I don't think. Gotcha. It was just an announcement that Crunchyroll is going to simulcast it. Well, it's going to simulcast it if you pay for it, because Crunchyroll sucks now.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the news for today. Blackle, I think we had you assigned to spin the wheel for us.
I did, yes. And I you know what? I normally spin the wheel like before we start. I normally spin the wheel at this moment, but I spin the wheel I spun the wheel earlier, and so I spun the wheel, and the anime we're going to be watching is To Love Ru. To Love Ru.
All right.
I've heard of this, but I still don't know what it is at all. It's a
Tyler anime.
It's a Tyler.
Well, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Well, I guess let's find out about it.
Now hold on. We've already seen Deers.
Oh, wait until you see what I've made.
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
Who wants this? Who wants this blurb?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
I will do it. Timid, 16-year-old Rito Yuki has yet to profess his love to Haruna Renji, a classmate and object of his infatuation since junior high. Sadly, his situation becomes even more challenging when one night, a mysterious, stark-naked girl crash lands right on top of a bathing Rito. To add to the confusion, Rito discovers that the girl, Lala Satalan Deviluk, is the crown princess of an alien empire and has run away from her home. Despite her position as an heiress to the most dominant power in the entire galaxy, Lala is surprisingly more than willing to marry the decidedly average Rito in order to avoid an unwanted political marriage. To Love Ru depicts Rito's daily struggles with the bizarre chaos that begins upon the arrival of Lala, with an ever-growing legion of swooning beauties that continuously foil his attempted confessions to Haruna. To Love Ru is a romantic comedy full of slapstick humor, sexy girls, and outlandishly lewd moments that defy the laws of physics.
We got a vintage here. We got a vintage Urusei Yatsura alien girlfriend situation going on here. That's your problem. That's gonna be hard to fix.
If there's anything that anime has taught me, it's that every alien is a sexy girl, and every alien sexy girl wants to fuck humans really bad.
Well, what about the ones that just want to eat you?
They also want to fuck you is the thing.
Sometimes
It's sort of a vor situation, I think.
no. It's either the alien has tits or tentacles. Sometimes
Sometimes
both,
both.
but those are the two distinct categories. So yeah, that's really what this is, and this is a 2008 vintage, so it's pretty far back in the archaeological record of such things.
Yes, yes.
Only what has one accidental breast groping, and it does seem pretty accidental.
Yeah.
And it's happened quite a while back, so it's fucked up that they're only now realizing that that's starting to become stale.
uh,
20, like something like 20, 30 years on. So this is well before the industry was even aware at all that it was stale.
yeah.
So yeah, we got a pretty standard titty anime here.
Yep.
The rundown is honestly it's just the blurb, but I'll go through it for procedure's sake.
Sure.
Which is our young man Rito Yuki is cursed to be born unable to confess his love to his classmate and also a redhead. Um,
Problematic. Anime has a redhead.
um, but yeah, it's a pretty standard one. He can't confess to the girl who believed he was innocent back back in the day of what was it, like destroying the garden or something.
Yeah.
It just looked like he shoveled up all the plants.
Yeah.
So of course, in the manner of teenagers, he's been infatuated with her since that day. Uh, um, as uh, as true pairing girls, not a bad choice.
Yeah.
She seems all right.
She seems fine.
Doesn't have a lot of personality yet.
I mean, to be fair, she hardly gets to do anything. And also, every time he tries to confess to her, he gets run over by like a bus or an elephant or something.
He got straight up fucking isekai'd one of the times.
He straight up got hit by a whole ass bus. It was, very
incredible.
funny.
But in any other place, he would have gone to the fantasy world by now.
Maybe he is in the fantasy
But it's
world.
from
The fantasy world came to him.
But this is from a different era, so so yeah, he tries again and fails because the burnt carcass of a spaceship fell on him. Because that's what happened at the very top of the episode was a cold open, heavily inspired by the Star Wars trench run,
Yes.
where a single fighter fled pursuers, and managed to escape them to Earth's atmosphere, where the craft was ditched. So he goes home once again, having failed because of circumstances far beyond his control to take a bath. And he takes a. I suppose if you live in like Tokyo or something, you just have like a Western style bathroom.
Yeah.
with a smaller, less luxurious tub.
They need the space. It's fine.
But yeah, he's there. He had a conversation with his school bro about how he's a coward and he can't do it, and he passes out when you show him pictures of swimsuit girls, because yeah, he gets pretty flustered. Like it's visible.
He does straight up like turn red thermometer style.
Yeah. Blow out steam. So he's ruminating on all of this, and also his crush in a bikini. Because I mean, who amongst us hasn't? But when the second part of the meteorological event from earlier happens, and dumps a alien girl into his bathtub, breasts first into his clutching hand.
Yes. When that scene happened, it did look like his dick was glowing. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, it did look like his dick was exploding, which was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool one.
Mm-hmm.
The old
I thought
dick
she
explosion.
jumped into his penis or something.
Yeah.
She exploded out of it like Athena from Zeus's head.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah. As those scenes go, it's a little different, so it's refreshing because she doesn't
Hmm.
slap him or anything. She just says, "Oh, are you done with the bath?"
Yeah.
This, of course, leads him to shriek and flee the restroom to have his sister investigate the quote-unquote naked woman inside. She, however, finds nothing, much like Jack Torrance's character from The Shining. And I'm sorry, I'm coming with the demented pulls today.
I like
It's
it.
good.
I like
It's
it.
good. It's good.
It's a weird energy, I guess. But yeah, so he has to assume that it was a hallucination and retire to his bedroom where she's just there,
Yeah.
wrapped in a towel, and he
Yep.
reacts as an adolescent young man would. Oh God, what the fuck are you doing in here? Why are you? There's a towel in my. Who are you? Why are you hot?
What's happening?
What's going on? Don't show me your ass.
Yeah, because she's like, I'm an alien, and he's like, that's bullshit. And she's like, would a human have this?
And it's that fucking like tail.
Her
She
little
pulls
like
her-
devil
Fake
tail.
little devil
She pulls her
tail.
whole ass out too. To show.
She pulls her
Yeah.
whole ass out to show him her devil tail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not saying I wouldn't do the same if I had a devil tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who among
you
us
gotta.
would not do this?
Who among us?
Who among us?
But he's not given much time to process this because after her explanation that she's an alien on the run from pursuers, and she has a weird robot that's her clothes.
Yeah, her mascot
Yeah.
shows up.
And she does a Sailor Scout transformation into just the shittest outfit I've ever seen.
It's such a horny transformation scene.
She goes into this outfit.
It's a really horny transformation into a really bad outfit.
It's really bad looking. Like,
it's a Guilty Gear design. It doesn't. It's ridiculous.
even he says that looks like shit.
He's just like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
You know it's bad when an anime
all
character.
these, like, shitty, like, etchy outfits. I want to real bad. I think it's so funny.
Anyhow.
Michael's gonna get a collection of shitty, edgy outfits.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll just be like, look at this outfit. Doesn't it suck?
Look at this shit.
Yeah, look at my demon tail.
There was one of them that you really liked, and I can't remember what it was.
I never said I really liked anything. I just said I would wear it.
And the rest of us were just like, "What the fuck?"
Are you okay?
Yeah,
But anyway,
that was a lot of them. So I couldn't pinpoint which.
But anyway, they get interrupted by two goons from the Men in Black.
Yeah.
Who look really powerful, and they're all going on about how they should have bound your arms and legs.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "No, I won't go back," and they just struggle performatively for like 3 minutes for Rito to make up his mind that I guess I gotta save her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, dude, I don't know that you do. She's a home invader.
Yeah.
But so are these guys, so fuck it.
To be fair,
he did ruin your privacy, like.
Yeah, but she didn't ruin this house, which is surprising.
No, it was very funny because during that scene, he's like, these people are in my house trying to steal a girl. And even worse, their shoes are all over my carpet.
This is true. They didn't take off their fucking shoes.
He's like, this is the last straw. It was very funny, actually.
All kinds of fucking schmutz all over my rug. So yeah, he does a dive kick to a soccer ball into one of their faces and leads her out the window.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they run away.
So they run across the windows where they can be viewed by his crush walking her freak dog.
It's awful. I hate the
took a
dog.
picture.
He's awful, and I love him because he
It looks like it looks
He's-
like the dog from what's it called? Denno Coil.
He's monstrous. He's just got these huge bulging eyes.
Just these awful little jowls. Yes.
He looks like an alternative design for Iggy.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
like if Iggy was in a different universe.
like if Iggy was an Azumanga Daioh. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyhow.
So yeah, she thinks that's a little weird, but we'll get to that later. So anyway, yeah, they get cornered in the park by these goons after one of them throws a fucking semi at them.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are not men in black. They are
They
different
can just do
types.
that.
They are just freaks from outer space.
Yeah.
It remains to be seen whether they adopted the suits as disguises or if that's just the fashion out there. But anyway, cornered, he says, "Well, I got to think up a plan," and he doesn't manage to think up a plan before the big flying saucer comes up and beams down fucking Dio Brando.
Yes, it is. Holy shit, it is Dio, isn't it?
I looked it up. It's fucking Takahito Koyasu, who is fucking Dio Brando.
Yes, God, I love that. Oh, man.
Every time he appears in an anime, I just want him to throw in a reference. So it'll just be like, "Oh, you're approaching me." But anyway, Dio says, "Hey, princess, you have to come home." Like, this is horse shit. To which Rito says, "Wait, come home?" Oh,
yeah.
shit, really?
You're just a runaway? Okay, whatever.
No, you're just a fucking runaway space brat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have helped you.
To which she says, "Yes," and she says, "I don't feel like going home." So she summons her fucking gigantic space vacuum that she invented that looks like an what are they? Are they called Octoroks in Zelda?
It's just a little octopus guy. I don't know. He's got the big sucky lips. You know the kind.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It's an Octorok, but it's a space robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it comes into... I have just found an image that I'm going to show you guys later that is causing me to lose my shit, but I can't.
Okay.
Because I'm on a podcast right now, and it has nothing to do with the podcast. But anyway... yeah, and it sucks in everything in the vicinity.
Including our protagonist.
It sucks in the bad guys and Dio and a bunch of park furniture, and he says, "Okay, you can turn it off now." And she says,
I don't know how to turn this off.
So it just sucks in everything, including the protagonist, until it explodes.
Yeah, because the protagonist gets his ass halfway in there and don't fit. So we can, I guess we can say protagonist got a dumper.
That explosion was really well animated.
So anyway, it's the next day and it's time to go to school.
Yeah, he's got just like a couple of band-aids on his face.
He's got a bunch of bandages and he's just like, "That was shit." That was the fucking worst. All right, let's go to school. And he does. He starts to walk to school, but he runs into... oh God, what's her fucking name?
Harane, I think. Is that it? Haruna.
We'll go with Haruna. Haruna's a good, respectable waifu name. Anyway, yeah. So he runs into Haruna, who approaches him to say, "Hey, didn't I see you on?" And he says, "Oh shit, now's my chance. I've loved you ever since I saw you." Except he does that thing that the Japanese guys do, where they bow.
Yeah. And he's like stuttering a little bit before he says it, so...
Yeah, they bow and shout it at the ground, and a shadow comes over him. And whenever he comes back up, "Oh, hey, it's Lala."
He's accidentally confessed to her instead of his crush. Whoopsie doopsie.
It's the space bitch from the future and the past, and she's here to accept his proposal of marriage.
Yep.
Easily solved with a little bit of, "Oh, I didn't mean you," but of course.
I kind of get the impression that wouldn't solve it.
No, she's
like, "No, I don't accept that."
This is an anime alien curse. You don't just break that so easily.
Yeah.
This is true. So yeah, our episode basically ends on him screaming, "Why God?
Why me?
God, why?"
This curse upon my life.
All right, so before we do any roasting, which I feel like we might do a little roasting, if I know the temperature of this podcast,
Yes, this
um,
deserves some roasting.
I'll say one thing: I didn't hate to look at this.
This
It wasn't the worst.
I made the joke that this was Deers again, but honestly, I thought this was a more competent take on the concept. Personally,
Yeah.
It looks better than a lot of DigiPaint shows, which
yes.
is like whenever they first made the like conversion from hand animating like cells
Mm-hmm.
to digitally animating, a lot of shows looked real fucking rough.
Yeah.
That's where you get all the bad anime screenshots of like people's eyes wandering off the sides of their
Yeah.
heads and
Well,
shit.
but like even like design wise, I mean,
Shit got bland so that it could be shoved through the digital paint process.
Yeah, through the pipeline.
Through the
Like,
pipeline. Now, aside from Lala's outfit and like fashion sense being dog shit,
yeah. The
um,
designs were kind of like fine. The main character I thought looked like a Digimon protagonist.
he looked like a Digimon protagonist instead of a Kirito, which is a point in his
Yes.
favor.
Yes.
I enjoyed how like the majority of the episode was just like cute, like he can't work up the courage to say.
Right.
He's a cute. You know what? Another point in his favor, unlike many characters in the. This is going to be a harem show. Let's
Oh,
be honest
obviously.
with ourselves. Unlike
Yep.
most harem protagonists, is that he doesn't appear to be a fucking creep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
He seems like a normal boy.
He's just a normal teenage boy, and I can respect that.
He's even a little adorable because he's overly flustered by the opposite sex. It's kind of endearing.
It is kind of
Yeah.
endearing.
So for your typical titty anime fare, not a bad character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The primary love interest seems okay. She's
Yeah.
not terrifyingly exaggerated.
Yeah,
And,
she hasn't got to really do anything yet, but give it
and-
time, I suppose.
and I don't know, Lala as the invading space bitch she's an okay character design aside from the outfit. Like I don't know, she's big pink
So
hair.
bad.
Did she have
Yeah.
yellow eyes?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I think so.
'Cause she's
The eyes there was an interesting art style for the eyes, I think.
No, she has like blue green eyes. She shouldn't try and challenge the alpha pink haired yellow eyed space bitch anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna defeat Haruko from FLCL. Haruko from FLCL is an interesting case study in this kind of show because she's the space bitch that shows up and actually ruins your life.
Yeah.
As part of drawing parallels.
All right.
I mean, Magpie compared this to FLCL, and Joey compared this to Dear S, and FLCL's missing from this thing I made, but I did make a tier list.
My preferred comparison for this is actually Urusei Yatsura. So
Nice.
because that's what it is. It's just Urusei Yatsura.
Like how there's only 4.
We only have 4 here. What do we,
These are the ones we saw on the podcast.
Well, I'm sure save
add
this
more.
because I'm sure we can come up with more eventually.
Yeah. So to the viewers, there's Birdie the Mighty, Dear S, Please
forgot
Teacher,
Birdie.
and the show we're watching now.
we're gonna put Onagai Teacher in fucking D tier because I find it psychically damaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Birdie the Mighty it goes pretty high, especially because the Urbex protagonist.
Yes.
We'll put Birdie in A and this show in B and Deers in I'd C, maybe
Yeah.
D. Border of C and D.
I put my categorization was Birdie is an A, this show's C, and then the other 2 are D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, a little
I can
less
respect
charitable.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't thought about deers for a long time, so maybe that's why I'm treating it with less negativity.
Right.
But
It was pretty bad.
But I'll tell you
the
what.
names of the other anime you referenced, because I don't know how to spell it.
Urusei Yatsura? We can't
Yeah.
rank those right now.
Okay.
We haven't seen them on the show. I'm getting to the point where I think we as a group should watch Urusei Yatsura just for the fucking context for the genre it
I know.
invented.
I almost we gotta have a bonus episode or something.
Well, let's watch that next week.
Where's the surprise then?
Yeah, we gotta drop
we can
it.
have it could be like a wheel of two things on it. One is FLCL and one is.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna ruminate on it. You'll get it when you get it.
Get it when we get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, do we have any other thoughts about this show?
Let me think.
That intro was extreme.
That intro was like going in. I was just like, oh, it's this kind of show. Okay.
It's advertising exactly what it wants to sell you.
But like God, it felt like it went for 5 years. I was like, oh, we're still watching this. Jesus Christ, when will it end? Help me,
I was
save
looking
me.
at it, and there was a moment of like visual comedy to me because it kept to the viewers at home, the way the intro was is that it kept like showing like basically drawings of these girls, and then it would zoom in. It would like fast zoom in on like a body part, and then
it would
like a body part or a clothing label or whatever.
Clothing label, and then randomly, like it doesn't zoom in on a body part. It zooms in like a sign or something.
Yeah.
Or like a piece of paper, and it's just like oh no, you're not getting any more body parts. I thought that was like kind of.
You're not gonna get a thigh here. You're just gonna get some medical papers.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was really long because, guys, it's got a lot of bitches to sell you.
It does.
It's they gotta put that's the kind of show it is. It's gotta show you all the inventory to hook you.
Oh man, it was the fucking outro, I guess, was the same way. They were doing some like bubble porn shit on that outro.
It was a little less inspired.
Yeah.
Because I have to appreciate that the opening did attempt some style. It was mostly static art, but they're just like, hey, let's put some fun filters over here and maybe some animated textures in places that you wouldn't expect, and that'll be cool.
Those were fun. Those were fun.
I'm just like, okay, I see what you're doing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, what else do we have to say?
I like the scene when they go to the classroom and the teacher sounds like the oldest person in the universe.
The teacher sounds like a mummy. He's on his deathbed.
Hi.
He's like, oh,
the king of Kai Feng said.
God.
It made me. That's okay. I think that's why I'm like going a little like less harsh on this show, because it was at least funny. Like the jokes I think landed better than in some of these shows.
Well, I gotta say, as a whole ass product here, it's put together better than a lot of titty anime.
Yeah, it is.
So like I would out of a scale from awe to disgusting, I would rate it I don't know, like a
Yeah, of all the ones we've watched, this one's like pretty like high. And now that's not me saying that it's good necessarily. It's just in comparison to all the other trash we've watched, it's one of the best.
The more of this kind of stuff we see, the more nuanced our discussion.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Like even if it's not for you, you have to appreciate when a concept is executed well. Even if the concept is, hey, we're going to sell you a bitch of every type.
Yes.
We're going to make sure that you find what, you want the big ass kind? Well, here's the big ass kind. But also we've given her a character arc.
Yeah.
You want the kind that has a demon tail and also wears an absolutely atrocious outfit? Well, here you go.
Here you go. Also, the outfit is a mascot.
Do you want to? Yeah. Is your type devil girl that Akon exploded on?
Oh, Jesus.
Or maybe you just want regular schoolgirl. Sometimes people want regular schoolgirl. It makes me suspicious as an adult because I'm probably talking to other adults and that makes me freak out.
Uh-huh.
But
Like, hey
I'm just
now,
like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? But
stop, criminal scum.
stop right there, criminal scum. Let's see what else. I'm looking through on my anime list. They have a gallery of images.
Oh boy.
Um,
Oh boy.
there's quite a few characters here. Many of them are schoolgirls. One of them appears to be a witch.
Nice.
Oh my!
I can respect that.
I can respect that.
Finally, some representation.
We have some sort of shape-shifting assassin.
All right.
Finally, some representation.
Is this the flavor of waifu you want? Did you want the T-1000?
Do you want her to kill you?
Do you want her to fucking kill you?
Yes.
This is possible.
I do have to say that we have seen. No, not we have seen. I did look at the length of this show. I feel like these are normally 12 episoders. This one does seem to be a 26 episoder.
Oh
So-
yeah, it's an epic. It's got a story to tell.
Mhm.
Political ideology that it's trying to explore.
This is from Studio Zebek. What else have they done? Oh, they did Keijo. They did the ass wrestling anime.
Nice. All right.
So what?
They also did fucking Loving.
You know what? Good for them.
They did a Pokemon movie.
Oh, that's not allowed.
They've done a whole.
That can't be allowed.
They do a whole bunch of shit.
Actually, you know what? That's fine. Diverse portfolios and whatnot.
Yeah, they did Shaman King.
Wow. All right.
So yeah. But I don't know. Would you guys watch another episode?
I don't know. Of all of the horny ones we've watched, this is one that I would be maybe more inclined, but given my track record of watching more animes, I'm busy and meh, probably not.
I'm probably going to say no, if only because in the course of reviewing it, it made me think about Onagai Teacher.
Oh, yeah. And that's an immediate no, huh?
Yeah. That's a hot stove in your mind. You don't want to touch that.
Brought back that trauma.
I am. It's a no for me as well. It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really expect anything else.
No.
I feel kind of sad that I don't feel like there's any hentai targeted towards me.
I know.
Well,
I would like this, but it's lesbian and also continue having just the completely just ridiculous outfits.
As anime goes on, there'll probably be more and more studios willing to branch out to different demographics.
Sure.
That's true.
So maybe you'll get your titty anime.
There's hope yet for us.
Someday. Over the
world.
rainbow.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you'd like to tell us exactly what kind of titty anime would appeal to you, you can do that at oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That's one the word, not the number. Send us a detailed script.
Yeah.
You can tweet at us on Twitter. We are at oneepisodecast.
No.
Send us don't send us. Send us your I don't know. What do people tweet anymore?
Send us a sketch of the first waifu that ever awakened you.
We can't ask for this.
I could ask for
people
this as a psychological experiment.
Sure, send it in.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no titty anime that will satisfy my desire.
Oh God.
I simply satisfy them elsewhere.
My goodness. We gotta get out of here.
We gotta abort mission.
I don't know. If you could include some sort of sword play.
Yeah.
Oh, the hot beach episode again. Anyhow, please free us.
Maybe a weird mix of what was it? Strawberry Panic and Other Side Picnic.
Yeah,
and
you got specific needs.
Yeah.
Sometimes people have tried to meet them.
I can't remember if it was Strawberry Panic. Please, wait for my confirmation before you start making this anime.
All right, I'll relent and allow JoJo to escape.
It was not Strawberry Panic.
See y'all next week.